There is a specific kind of exhaustion that has nothing to do with physical labor. It is the exhaustion of running a race where the finish line actually moves further away the faster you run. Meet Julian. To the outside world, Julian is a king. He has the corner office, the Italian sports car, and the address that makes people raise their eyebrows in admiration. But Julian has a secret. Every morning he wakes up with a tightening in his chest, a feeling of dread, because Julian knows a truth that his neighbors don't. He isn't the master of his possessions. He is their servant. Today I want to tell you a story about the golden cage and why earning more money often makes us feel poorer than when we started. This is the story of how Julian finally found the key. Welcome back to Smart Money Realities. We often believe that the solution to financial anxiety is a number. We think, if I just made $10,000 more a year, I'd be safe. If I hit 6 figures, I can relax. But behavioral finance teaches us something different. It teaches us about lifestyle creep, the psychological phenomenon where our consumption rises to meet our income. It's not a math problem, it's a mind problem. In this story, we explore the trap of the high earner, poor life, and the philosophy needed to escape it. Let's go back to the beginning, before the golden handcuffs locked into place. Act 1, the illusion of ascent. 10 years ago, Julian was free. He drove a rusted sedan that rattled when it went over 60, and he lived in a studio apartment where the kitchen was also the living room. He didn't have much money, but he had something else. He had margin. When he got paid, he covered his bills, and whatever was left was his to command. Then came the first promotion. I've worked hard, Julian told himself. I deserve a car that reflects my position. This is the first lie of the financial ego. Deserving. The new car was beautiful, but it required a monthly payment. It required premium insurance. It required expensive maintenance. Then came the big leap, the director position. Julian's income doubled. I can't drive a luxury car to a rental apartment, he reasoned. I need an asset. I need a home to match the car. So he bought the house at the top of his budget. And with the house came the furniture to fill it, and the landscaping service to maintain it, and the country club membership to network with the neighbors. By year 5, Julian was earning 3 times what he earned in his rusted sedan days. But a strange thing had happened. In his studio apartment, he needed $2,000 a month to survive. Now he needed $15,000 just to keep the lights on and the creditors silent. He had built a machine that required high-octane fuel every single month. If he stopped working for even 3 months, the entire machine would collapse. He wasn't building wealth. He was financing a performance. Act 2, the breaking point. The crisis didn't come with a bang, it came with a whisper. It was a Tuesday. Julian's daughter had a piano recital. It was at 6 p.m. At 5:30 p.m., Julian's boss walked in. We need this report by morning, Julian. The merger depends on it. Julian looked at the spreadsheet. Then he looked at the phone. He calculated the mortgage, the lease on the SUV, the private school tuition. He realized he couldn't say no. The word no is a luxury. No costs money. Because Julian had spent every dollar he made on yes. Yes to the house, yes to the lifestyle. He had zero inventory of no. He missed the recital. Later that night, walking out of the office building, he saw the night janitor, Elias. Elias was 60 years old. He drove a 10-year-old truck. He didn't have a corner office. Yet Elias was humming. He looked light. Julian stopped. The exhaustion overtook him. Elias, Julian asked, his voice cracking, why are you so happy? You're cleaning floors at midnight. Elias leaned on his broom and looked at Julian with kind, crinkled eyes. I'm not cleaning floors, Mr. Julian. I'm buying my freedom. 2 more years of this shift, and my little farm is paid off completely. Then I owe no man anything. I am working because I have a plan, not because I have a payment. Act 3, the lantern in the fog. Julian sat down on the cold concrete steps. I make 20 times what you make, Elias, but I feel like I'm drowning. Elias nodded. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small wooden cup. Mr. Julian, imagine your income is a river. You have a mighty river, a roaring torrent of water. But, Elias continued, you are trying to catch that river with a net, not a cup. You let the water flow right through your hands into things that rust and rot. You have widened your river, but you have destroyed your dam. I thought the things were the wealth, Julian whispered. No, Elias said softly. The things are the weight. Wealth is what you don't see. Wealth is the money you didn't spend. It is the option to walk away. It is the power to say no. Elias pointed to Julian's watch, the one with the golden handcuff. You bought that watch to show people you are rich, but the watch demands you work to keep it. The watch owns you. I wear a cheap watch, but I own my time. Tell me, sir, who is the rich man? Behavioral finance calls this the agency problem. We act as agents for our future selves, but we sabotage them by burdening them with debt today. Julian realized he had been stealing time from his future self to pay for the approval of strangers in the present. He had confused high standard of living with high quality of life. Act 4, the great unburdening. The next day, Julian made a decision. It wasn't easy. It hurt his ego. It felt like failure to the outside world. He put the big house on the market. He traded the luxury SUV for a reliable used car. He stopped trying to impress the neighbors who didn't care about him and started building a freedom fund. The first month he didn't have a massive mortgage payment, Julian felt strange. He had money left over. He didn't send it away to a bank or a dealership. He kept it. He began to build a dam. The reservoir of savings grew. 6 months later, the boss came in again. Julian, you need to work this weekend. Cancel your trip. This time, Julian smiled. He wasn't living paycheck to paycheck anymore. He had 6 months of expenses in the bank. He had FU money, or as Elias called it, freedom money. I can't do that, Julian said calmly. I'm going camping with my daughter. The boss was shocked, but he backed down. Because confidence, true financial confidence, commands respect. The behavioral lesson. Julian's story isn't about poverty. It's not about never buying nice things. It's about the order of operations. When we use money to buy status before we buy freedom, we build a prison. When we use money to buy freedom first, the status eventually comes, but by then, we usually realize we don't need it. True wealth is the ability to wake up in the morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. That is the highest dividend money pays. Are you wearing the heavy coat? Are you widening your river while letting the water rush through a net? Take a look at your expenses this week. Ask yourself, is this purchase buying me freedom or is it buying me a chain? If this story resonated with you, you're in the right place. Here at Smart Money Realities, we explore the psychology behind every dollar you spend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to join us on the path to true financial independence. Until next time, remember, the goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to be free. I'll see you on the next one.